Democrats,
I've heard of them.
they're coming for your Xbox. They're going to take them away.
No.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to want a game at like 2 a.m. and they're going to be like, no, you don't get the game. Your Xbox is ours.
We don't have Democrats here, so it's okay.
No, yeah, we don't. So yeah, the Republicans are really mad that the woke brigade is coming to take your Xbox. There's been some changes to how the Xbox works. It's not a change that you can keep because you can toggle it on and off, but it's so for saving energy during peak hours in the day. So you can make sure your Xbox updates at like 2 a.m. instead of at like 3 p.m.
This is, oh my God, this is the stupidest fucking story of the millennium, I think. So it's a environmental thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like, we've just changed it. So rather than exactly what you said, rather than doing high energy usage times, we'll do it when it's less energy usage. It's better for the environment.
Yeah.
And certain right-wing pundits are spinning this as like the left coming for your guns, basically.
Yeah.
Because the last one was they're complaining about they're going to take away your gas stoves. That was the last thing they were talking about. And like, oh, you can't take my gas stove from me. The whole thing was like they wanted to have legislation that when you put in a gas stove, it has to have proper ventilation. So that somehow came into the thing where they're going to take your gas stove away from you. It's like, anyways, that's not what it's just so ridiculous. So this is like spun off of that, like, oh, the woke left and their environmental policies are coming to take your Xbox away from you. And it's like, oh my God, this is so stupid. But the stupidest thing about it is that it works.
Yeah.
People see it and they believe it. And it's just like, oh my God, why are we living in this era? How did this happen? I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. People just take a story, they read the first 3 lines.
Well, it's not even that.
And spin it whatever.
It's not even
way.
that. It's not that. It's like Ted Cruz was tweeting about it. First of all, I apologize for Ted Cruz. It's our fault. He was Canadian. He abandoned his citizenship to become like the shittiest American of all time. But like he tweeted about it, and then people there's no critical thinking. They don't teach critical thinking at school.
No.
So no one ever thinks to be like, not even here, really. Like, I mean, I remember learning about critical thinking and talking about it in like 10th grade English or whatever. Mm-hmm. But that was just because the teacher was talking about critical thinking. I don't think it was part of the like agenda or whatever at school. So people don't learn anything about critical thinking. And that's you should be taught about critical thinking. Yes. I wish, man. Like, forget everything else. Fucking teach you about Pythagorean theorem. Fuck that shit. Tell me about critical thinking and teach them about how to do taxes and what a bank account is and how interest rates work and like how to read a bus schedule. Like all this stuff.
School is there to help you with the rest of your life.
No, it's not.
It's supposed to be, but
it should be, but it's not.
The basic stuff. They don't teach you the basics.
Like, okay, we learned about the Magna Carta. I've never used that in my day-to-day life, ever. Ever. But I learned all about the Magna Carta, and it's like, okay, history's important. Yeah, but like, anyways.
There's no life skills being taught unless you're taking home ec.
And even, here's we're going to learn how to bake a pie. Like, no, teach me how to like fucking, I don't know, make a salad. Like, I don't need how to make a pie. Even then, sex ed class taught you nothing. Like, it's like, here, use a condom. You can get a disease. Yeah. The end. Nothing else. Did you learn about, body autonomy or like...
Yep.
I don't remember learning any of that shit.
Yeah.
In sex ed class. No, yep. I don't remember that. What the difference between yes and no means. I don't remember learning any of that shit.
I'm not entirely sure we did.
No.
It was just autonomy, how babies are made, where they come from. There's no stork. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. The penis goes in the vagina. When a mommy and daddy are feeling very loving to each other. Anyways. What are we talking about? Yeah. So because there's no critical thinking, people read this. They don't investigate it at all after that.
Yeah.
Like, how many times have you read something and be like, I'm going to do my own little look into this and see what's going on, and then be like, oh, okay, like, it's kind of correct, but also not correct at all at the same time?
Yeah.
So that's just the nature of, I blame Twitter.
Probably.
It's Twitter, basically.
Yeah. You can't do a deep dive on Twitter.
Basically, if you look at Facebook and Twitter, anything like terrible that's happened since they came out is directly because of Twitter. Like, really?
Yeah.
Like, would there be President Trump without Twitter?
Nope.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Would there be Elon Musk without Twitter?
Probably.
Yeah, but we would have never heard of him.
Yeah, we would.
No, how?
Tesla.
No,
PayPal.
What? We would know, like, oh, the CEO of Tesla? Who's the CEO of Nabisco?
I don't know.
Exactly. You would have no idea because he's not on Twitter.
No, but Nabisco also hasn't revolutionized the electric car industry.
Okay, well, like, who's the CEO of GM or Toyota or any of these companies?
Well, we would have known back in the 20s when they were first started.
Okay. But, like, the only reason we know... Again, Elon Musk didn't start Tesla. He bought Tesla. So Tesla. Even him, he didn't whatever you said about electric cars, it wasn't him. It was some other guy. I fucking hate Elon Musk, man. He's such a turd. But yeah, it's just no critical thinking. The Xbox, don't worry. Your Xbox is bad for the environment. It's staying bad for the environment. Yeah. Don't worry about it. It'll be okay.
You can toggle it on and off.
Yeah, but even still, like, think of like how much energy and shit goes into making that fucking plastic piece of shit box you got.
Yep.
Shipping it over from China on a cargo ship. How much engineering time went into it. How much power it uses. How much pollution is made to make the discs, to run the server. Don't worry, you're wrecking the environment.
Doesn't matter what you do. You're wrecking the environment.
It's fine.
Good Lord.